As we walk along this rather peaceful scene here, it is now time to play some Story of Seasons, Friends of Mineral Town. Hello everyone, how are you doing? Welcome to Friends of Mineral Town. If you are not sure what Friends of Mineral Town actually is, it is a remake of Harvest Moon, Friends of Mineral Towns. You might be wondering why is it called Story of Seasons then? Whoops. You might be wondering why it's called Story of Seasons then. Mostly because the company that owns Harvest Moon, at least the title of Harvest Moon, is no longer publishing the Harvest Moon series. However, they still own the Harvest Moon name. So, all Harvest Moon games made by the same company as before go by Story of Seasons. So this is 100% a remake of the original Harvest Moon, Friends of Mineral Towns, and from what I can tell, it is a favorite among a lot of Harvest Moon fans. I've never gotten a chance to play it myself, however, I have gotten a chance to play this particular version of it, and I do quite like it. So I'm excited to be playing a little bit here today. I like how there's a duck dude there. I was going to reference Legend of Zelda there, but I couldn't think of the actual name of what those creatures are called in Legend of Zelda. But hey. And here's our character going back to take a little bit of a nap. Nap time! Awesome. Friends of Mineral Town. Let's start. So I do not have a file on here yet, but I think I'm always tied up between these two. I'll go with this girl. You can change her skin type, and you'll be able to change her outfit eventually. Your character's outfit eventually, but yeah. Let's go, Loki. Birthday, summer 20th. And difficulty. Simple mode. You start off with a lot more gold. Item sells for a little bit more gold. Easier to raise affection with people. Start with 18 turnips in the field. Or normal mode. None of the features from simple mode that make the game easier offer a satisfying challenge. Now, admittedly, I don't know Friends of Mineral Town enough to go in with normal mode. So, for the sake of just making things a bit easier for these videos, I'm gonna go with simple mode. One day, a special letter arrived in my mailbox. It was sent from a person who introduced himself as the mayor of a certain little town. The moment I finished reading that letter, I packed up my things and headed to the train station. Once there, I bought a ticket to Mineral Town. The place where my grandfather had his farm. Good day. You are Loki, I presume? I'm Thomas. It is my great honor to preside over Mineral Town as its mayor. Here is the land your grandfather left for you. I'm afraid it's been some time since anyone tended to it, so it's fallen a bit of despair. Do you remember when you came here as a child? You spent your summer together with your grandfather. I'm sorry, Loki. We had to cancel our family vacation this summer. I just couldn't get off the time for it. There's something very important that I have to do at work, and I can't leave. I'm sorry, but you have to make do without a trip this year. Things are just too busy. I promise I'll make it up to you. I'm so sorry, Loki. But please understand. We may not get a family vacation, but we've asked your grandfather to let you stay with him at his farm this summer. His farm is wonderful. It's surrounded by nature with all sorts of places to explore. You can relax and play as much as you like. We already packed your things. All that's left is to go and have fun. Oh ho, there you are, Loki. Do you remember me? I'm your grandpa. There ain't too much to do out here in the sticks, but go have a nosy around if you like. I'm afraid I'll be busy most of the day doing my chores around the farm, so I won't have much time to play with you. There are a few kids around your age in town though. I'm sure they'll let you play with them, so go on and introduce yourself. Who are you? Oh yeah, someone said the old guy at the farm down the road was having a visitor from the city. That must be her. I wonder what she's doing all by herself. Do you always play alone? Wow, me too. I like this place a lot, so I come here all the time. Hey, why don't you tell me about yourself and the city and stuff? What's it like there? Well, Loki, how'd you like the country life? Wasn't it fun? When you get back home, say hello to your mom and dad for me, and let them know I enjoyed having you come visit. Are you going already? Oh, I'll miss you. You'll be coming back someday though, right? Promise me you'll come back. It's been 20 years since then. I've seen you grow into a fine young adult. Your grandfather loved this little farm dearly, you know. I'm sure it would make him oh so happy to know that you had inherited it. Well, what do you say? Would you like to give farming a try? No. I see. Well, the decision's yours. I won't try and change your mind. What a shame, though. If you'll be leaving, there's another train coming soon. Goodbye, Loki. I've never done that before. Excuse me? Okay, I just did that as a joke. Because I heard this happens in the original. But yeah, it does end the game for you. The end. Alright, let's skip over that and get back into it. Alright, and we're back. So this time, let's not say no. Because if we say no, apparently that ends the game. Yes, we'll jump into this. We'll farm. Excellent, excellent. Allow me to be the first to welcome you as the new resident of Mineral Town. Now then, as you are the new owner of this farm, do you not think a new name is in order? Now, I always kind of call this the same thing on every file because it's mineral, so I do it. Oh, Ore. If you don't know, Ore is the name from one of my more favorite Pokemon games, Pokemon Coliseum is the name of that region. And it makes sense because it's minerals. So, Ore is. Ore Farm, It does have a nice ring to it. Running a farm is not the easiest job in the world, but if you try hard enough, I'm sure your grandfather will be proud. He must have not been gone for that long because his turnip's still growing here. Well, I'm sure you must be tired from your long trip here. Why don't you rest for the remainder of the day? I must return to my duties as mayor. I bid you good evening. And yes, tomorrow, my new life as a farmer begins. How exciting. So every morning your character will start off here. This is your journal. It lets you save. It lets you load different game files. This is your TV, weather, education. You can actually learn stuff from there. Entertainment. I believe you can learn recipes from the cooking show that's on entertainment, but I'm not fully sure. News. I think that's journal news, and I'm good, thanks. Here you can store some stuff in your cabinet, which is going to be very helpful, so I recommend you do that. This mirror. If you don't like the basic outfit that you get at the start, you can change it into any outfit you want, including Reindeer, Cherry Blossom, and that's it. They do have some DLC costumes for this particular part. I don't know if you get more costumes later on. I haven't played that far ever before, but I always go with the blue hoodie. Although, yeah, let's go with the blue hoodie. This is cute. So yeah. Head out. Am I right in assuming this is the first time you've worked on a farm? No, you would be very wrong. Please allow me to offer some advice. To talk to a person standing in front of you or lifts the object next to you, press the confirm button. Next, to use an item, make sure to equip it first and then press the tool button to use it. And when you need a bit of shopping, go to the store and stand across the counter from the shopkeeper and talk to them. However, if the store is closed, you can still speak to the shopkeeper, but you won't be able to buy anything. There are several other controls available to you as well. Would you like for me to explain them? No. Are you sure? You need to be so shy. Alright, if you insist. If you ever have a question or feel confused about anything, you can look it up by examining the bookshelf in your home. This is your farm after all. You may do with it as you please. Although I may recommend you focusing on earning a little bit of money first to make life a touch easier. There may be many things in the forest that you can forage and ship for a little pocket change, for example. Once your daily chores are finished, I suggest taking a stroll around town to meeting the local residents. If you follow the road from your farm to the right, you will find your neighbors. I'm sure they'll be happy to try to give advice. Oh yes, one last thing. When you return home, check your toolbox. Inside you'll find a little gift. This is my old pedometer, but I think you get some use out of it. Town's a large place after all. It might be interesting to know how many steps you've walked. Now then, that ought to do it for today. I'll drop by to see how you're doing again soon. Good luck! Ooh, looks like we got some mail too. Yo, I'm Zach. I handle all the shipping around these parts. Nice to meet ya. When you're farming, there's one big thing you gotta remember, yeah? Here, I'll show ya. See this? This is your shopping bin. Don't forget about it. You want to sell something? You put it in the bin. Come back at 5 p.m. every day to pick up whatever you got in here. When I do, I'll automatically add your cut of the sales to your wallet. Nifty, right? Oh, but I don't come by to collect on holidays and festivals days. You want to know why? 'Cause I want a day off too, darn it. Anyways, this ain't your only shipping bin. There's inside the coop and barn too. You can sell crops you've harvested or stuff you foraged from the mountains. Oh, and stuff like eggs, milk, and wool can go in there too. You get the idea, right? Alright, now listen up. This is very important. Work hard and get it all, but don't overdo it. If your face starts going blue, that's a sign you're about to keel over. When you get that bad, don't push it. Just go get some rest, alright? Nobody wants a vacation to the clinic. Got that? Good. I'll be stopping by at 5 p.m. then. See ya. Alrighty then. So, I would actually recommend you come over here every day to check the grapes. Because this tree does drop grapes every day. It does occasionally have a beehive too, meaning you can harvest honey. So that is very helpful. I enjoy using that. I personally hold on to the grapes to eat while I'm working. All your tools are in here. You got the basic starting tools: the iron sickle, iron axe, iron hoe, and iron hammer. And you also got the pedometer. It will keep track of how many steps you take, and it's actually a very helpful tool. Check the mail. An advertisement for the workshop. Basically, if you got materials or anything like that, you can upgrade your tools. It can be very helpful. Now, earlier they were talking about the confirm button and the tool button. I kind of wish they just said the button's name out loud instead of saying the tool button and the confirm button, because I actually got very confused when they did this. The tool button, in order to use it, is Y. So you have to press Y to water your crops, to make new plots of land you can seed, that kind of stuff. Y to water. And then the confirm button, once I'm finished watering this, is A. Pretty basic stuff. It's just, I couldn't figure out what the confirm button was for the longest time when or what the tool button was for the longest time when I started playing. Which got a little bit frustrating, but got there in the end. So yes, Because I am in simple mode, I started off with 2500G and some turnips already planted. This will not be the case for everyone playing. If you decide to play on the standard mode, this was just explaining everything that Zach already explained to us. If you are playing on the standard mode, then you don't get any of that. You basically end up at 0 and you need to plant everything yourself and forage to get some seeds. Now, I'm going to go straight to the general store and pick up some seeds right away because I can afford them, so why not? I'm just going to hope that I get there before it doesn't close. Alright, so this is the general store. Let's talk to the shopkeeper first. Oh, hello, can I help you? Huh? You're greeting all your new neighbors, you say? Oh, you must be the one who moved into that farm. I'm Jeff. Yes, he will sell you the seeds. So, I like getting some cucumber seeds, so I think I'll get 5 of these. Cool. Who are you? Hello there. Goodness, we haven't met before, have we? Ah, so you're the one who just moved from that farm. Speaking of which, I seem to recall Thomas mentioning something along those lines. My name's Anna. I hope you enjoy life in our cozy little town. Oh, you're the one taking over the farm? Thomas told me about you. My name's Marie. It's nice to meet you. Alright, something I do want to mention here. Marie has a little heart next to her name, meaning she's a bachelorette. Now, traditionally in Harvest Moon games, you could only marry certain competitors based on the character you chose. That isn't the case here anymore. You can marry whoever you want, whenever you want to. So that is a very nice touch, and there's some really nice villagers in here. Oh, Karen, how are you doing? Hello, a friend of mine was just telling me about how somebody moved into the old farmhouse. So that's you, huh? You're Loki? Got it. I'm Karen. Pleasure's all mine. She actually looks nice. I like her. Nice. So yeah, I'll go around and meet some more of my neighbors later on. But for now, I do want to get these seeds planted because it's already 2 p.m. I like starting off with cucumber seeds. While they are a bit expensive, one batch of them will be able to be harvested multiple times, so that is definitely helpful. So, yes, one batch of seeds will plant 9 plots. So by a 3x3 grid. That wasn't the case for all Harvest Moon games, but it is the case for this one, so keep that in mind. So a little bit of watering. And yeah, that's gonna be day 1 on our farm. Ooh, actually, let me show you something. Store the seeds in there for now, and take out the rock and the hammer and the sickle. So the sickle, if I can get it to happen, this might take a few tries. There we go. They can produce little things like that for you while you're cutting down weeds. And the hammer will produce these little stone things. I'm not fully sure what they do yet. I've used a little bit of them for building stuff on my other files, but I haven't used it too much. And then, as you can imagine, the sticks gives you wood. Not wool, wood. Yo, I'm here to pick up your stuff from your shipping bin. So yes, he will announce it every single time he's here to pick up stuff for the shipping containers. I don't know if it's with this hammer or if it's with an upgraded hammer, but I do know you can occasionally get ore and stuff like that out of these rocks. However, I haven't ever found any of my own, so I take that with a grain of salt. 64, the best number. And yeah, that is gonna be what we call day 1 on this farm. I guess to show a few more things, this is the barn where you would have your cows if you had any. I believe he has the stable, so if you ever get a horse, that's where you put them. And then down here is the chicken coop. So if you have any chickens, they go in there. So how about for today, we store some stuff into the cabinet. Yeah, I can't put this stuff in there, unfortunately. It can be foraged around beaches. Eating it has no effect, so it's best to use it as a cooking ingredient. Yeah, you're gonna find quite a bit of those. You can actually sit down. I don't think you can. Eh. So how about we do what we do at the end of every day, write in our journal, and head to bed. This will give us an idea of how much money we've made for our crops. So as you can see, at least the starting 9 turnips you get do give you quite a bit of cash in order to keep you going. So yeah, if you start on simple mode, you should have a pretty easy time. On top of that is, I believe, quite a bit of the you can go up into the mountains, which I'll have to show next time. You can go up in the mountains and find a lot of stuff there, or you can just sell stuff that you pick up around your farm, like that grass that I showed you earlier. However, I think that's going to be it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed the first episode of Friends of Mineral Town. It's definitely a game that I've been loving a lot lately. It's been a lot of fun to play. And yeah, I hope you guys give this game a chance. I might play more of it in future, might not. But yeah, other than that, I go live on Twitch with Splatoon 2 Wednesday through Sunday, 9:30 Mountain Daylight Time. So you can go check that out if you want more content from me. Other than that, I will see you guys next time I see ya. Catch you guys later.